just run away together on love. Lead me into your world.
What is up, Camaradas? It's your boy Dre. So we're back again with the new season of the West Ham Career Mode series. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the first season. It was a pretty alright season. We finished 5th place. We were hoping for top 4, but we're disappointed in that. But the main goal here this season, maybe the league title, but again, just Champions League, maybe win the Europa League. So let's get straight into the episode. So taking a look at the squad this season, as you can see, there's some changes. Lingard is no longer here. We're gonna go ahead and try and sign him this season though. For sure, he had an amazing season. As of last season, we have the same lineup, I guess, as usual, without Jesse Lingard. We do have some players back on loan, like Felipe Anderson. Who else do we have back from loan? Let's see. Oh, we did sign up 2 youth academy players at the end of the season, which is Saunders and Stephens, just to have a little bit more depth in the squad. And I think they're ready. They just need to grow in overall, obviously, but with some game time or some loans. So Reed comes back, Ashby, all of these players. That most of them will probably transfer list. So let's actually get into that. Let's transfer list some players, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we transfer listed a couple players. However, a very controversial one, we've transfer listed Michel Antonio. I know he got the gold. No, he didn't get the golden boot. He missed it by 4 goals, but he finished with 25 goals last season. But I did get an idea. You guys saw it in the other comments. I'll probably put it up here again. It was to sell Michel Antonio and to start Samba. So no one really said anything about it, so I decided to make my decision about it, and I want to go ahead and give it a try. I know I want to thank Michel Antonio for all that he's done, but I think it's time for a new generation striker. And obviously we do have Macias, but Samba's been the one showing the goals and the assists, so he deserves to start. If Macias overtakes him, then that's different. But from the start of the season, Samba is going to be the one to take over, and then Macias the backup. However, I have not transfer listed Felipe Anderson, so if you guys want me to keep him, I'll go ahead and keep him there and give him a new contract, or should I transfer list him? So I'm gonna leave that on you guys. Should we keep Felipe Anderson? But anyways, let's kick into some transfers. Wow, so as you can see from this season, getting in 5th place actually was pretty well. I mean, obviously we probably would have gotten more money for the top 4, but we do start with 94 million, so we have a lot of cash to deal with. But obviously, we need to make a couple transfers. This team is a good team, but it wasn't it wasn't enough for the top 4. So let's look into that right now. Okay, kicking off straight away, of course, we have to go for our main man of last season, Jesse Lingard, in my opinion, who was player of the year. So we're just going to go ahead and get him. He does have 12 months left on his contract, but he has a low release clause. So I don't know. I think I'm going to go negotiate, try to get the lowest fee for him. He has 12 months. He should be going on a cheap. So let's see. I think I'm off for his value, which is 19.5. I'm going with 19. Let's see what Man United say to that. And they do accept. I mean, maybe that was a little bit overpriced. I could have gotten him for lower, but like I said, we want to guarantee him. He was our best player last season, and he's going on a free at the end of the season if we don't sign him. So I think it was just a good price to deal with, a safe one too. We don't want him walking out. He wants a rotation. I'm gonna say yes, even though he's gonna start. 2 years. Nah, let's give him 3 years. Just in the guard. I know he hasn't grown. He doesn't have the highest potential, but after the last season, his potential probably went up by like 2 or 3. So he might reach an 80, 81 at the end of the season. Release clause, no release clause, I accept. And as for the wages, he's currently at 18k over there at Man U. I guess it's very little. We're just gonna give him the pay rise, 43.5. So Jesse Lingard comes back to the club, and now we have to decide on another transfer. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at that, and give me 1 second. Okay, so I was looking at the squad, and I was thinking who we should sign, and I was thinking a backup winger in the bench, but I'm gonna let you guys decide that. If not, I'll go ahead and sign. My main target is Wayman. We all know who. Wayman! I was signing on a winger, but I want to let you guys decide that if you guys don't want any of these 2. Or we do have Pulisic and Payet down here as well. Yeah, we do. If you guys don't want any of these players, then leave your own comments in the comments. But I think I'm going to go for a left back. So I was going to go for Alex Moreno, but I did not realize he was this age. I thought he was a little bit younger. So I think I'm going to go for Firpo, who has been linked in real life, and he is worth a lot of money. But we're going to try go for a swap here. We need to try and younger our squad. Our squad is pretty young, but it's not the young as it can be. So we're gonna try out for a fullback. So let's go for Cresswell, who had a good season last season, and let's go for 17 mil plus Cresswell, and let's see what they say. And then do say no, they just want straight money for him. I'm gonna try to lower it actually to, let's go for just 40 million. I know it's a lot of money, but we're gonna be selling some players, so we should get some money back. They want 46 still. Let's go for another low ball offer, 42.5. Let's see what they say about that. And I think they should say yes. Yes, they have said yes. Junior football is gonna be in the books for us. Left back, play left mid. Obviously, we all know how good he is in real life. Plays for Barcelona, obviously, but I think it's gonna be a great signing for us. That means we have room to sell one of our left backs. I don't know who yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go. Let's see. Football, 5 years, give him the most. 3 years, okay, he wants 3 years. Let's go for 4 years. I know the game is a little loud. Hopefully it doesn't fuck with my recording. Accept. And he has 16k. Let's go for 30k, see what he has to say about that. And he wants a little bit more. Let's go ahead and give him that little bit more. 37.5, 39.5. And junior football is ours now. We have 2 new signings. As for the rest of the signings, I'm gonna let you guys decide on what to do. So make sure to leave your suggestions on who to sign, and we'll go ahead and take it under consideration. So let's move on to the next thing. Now with 2, I guess, new additions to the squad. Lingard obviously just came back, but junior football is actually the new addition. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this to Creswell. He is the older of the 2, and Masuaku doesn't really expect a first team role like Creswell does. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer list him. And like I said, back to the transfer list, you guys have to let me know. Should we keep where's he at? Should we keep Felipe Anderson as the bench, or should we go ahead and sell him? I think I'm also gonna Fornals. Should I sell him? I'm gonna go ahead and sell Fornals. He didn't have the best of seasons, but if you guys think it's a bad decision, then go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Also, another player I did who's pretty good, Fredericks. He didn't have a good season. He didn't play as much. We do have Kufau and Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, I want to eventually take over Kufau, but let me know if you guys think I made any bad decisions on this. I'm probably gonna sell a couple players, but the likes of Felipe Anderson, I'm gonna wait on it. So for the next episode. So if you guys want me to keep him, I'll go ahead and keep him. But before we do forget, we're gonna go ahead and send our youth scout to England like usual. 9 months. That should be good. I don't know if you guys want me. I'm gonna hire a scout here. No, there's no 5-star. When there is a 5-star, I'll get it. And you guys let me know what country you guys want me to bring young talents from. Whether it will be like Wales for 3 months, wherever. Just make sure to let me know, and I'll go ahead and do it. Okay, so as you can see here, new season, and we did get a new brand deal here from, I believe it's Nissan. So Better Way is our current sponsor, and obviously we have new kits that I did leak. So of course we're gonna accept this offer. So this is from Umbro, and they're just hoping that we do brand them in this new season for our new kits, which I will go ahead and put up on the screen here once again. And yeah, so we're gonna go accept this offer. We have a new brand deal from Nissan, so we're gonna be sponsoring Nissan this season. Hopefully Nissan bring us the magic to go into the Champions League. So we have confirmed sign. So as you can see here, we do get an offer from Nathan Trott to Vitesse, and we're gonna go ahead and accept it. He is one of the players transfer listed. Just so you know, here are the players we transfer listed. I know I forgot to show. Just a bunch of young players that came back from loan that are not good enough and they're not the good age. And as for loan players, Orubeku is probably the most significant one, as he did play a part last season, as well as Tommy Winner, who did get a game, and Sam Hutchinson too. Or Sebastian Hutchinson, sorry. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and send them out on loan so they can get some play time. I know we're gonna have a busier schedule this year, but we're gonna go ahead and stick with our squad, and we do need to bring any of these youngsters back, especially these 2 and Orubeku. We'll bring them back, but as of right now, we're gonna accept this offer for Nathan Trott and wish him the best out of the club. You can see here we do get an offer for Michel Antonio. We're actually gonna try and negotiate this. He was in great form. He scored 25 goals, so we're not gonna let him off easy. I also want to see who we can get, maybe for a squad rotation as well. Maybe we can get a player here. I want to look at their youngsters. Who do they have? So Hansa Chowdhury is a decent shout. I might include him in this squad deal. He's worth 8 million, so we'd have to take it off the price, but I'm trying to see what other positions we need. So maybe a fullback. Luke Thomas is very interesting for me. I'd probably switch him to right back though, since we just signed Firpo. But we do have Ben Johnson there waiting, so I'm not sure. Let's look. I was saying winger as well. So winger, they don't have anyone too interesting, no one too young. So let's go for Chowdhury. Let's see what they say about Chowdhury. 26 million plus Chowdhury. I think that's fair. We're probably gonna offer a little bit more. Ask for a little bit more, but since we're adding Chowdhury, who's kind of expensive, we're gonna go to see what they say. They say no, they're not interested in swapping players, so it's only to sell. So transfer some. He's worth up to 40 million, but he is transfer listed. I want to go try for 35 million. Let's see what they have to say. They'll probably walk away here. 26 they're offering. Let's lower it a little bit. Let's go to 30 million. I think that should be my final offer. I'm hoping to get at least 30. Yes, we get 30 million for Michel Antonio. I want to thank him for all his service. He's done so much for us, especially for the club, but as for last season as well, he did amazing. But it's time to say goodbye. Michel Antonio, thank you. As you can see here, we also get a transfer offer for Winston Reid. Not gonna be using the club. Great legend, by the way. He did so much for this club, but his time's up here, sadly, in this new generation that we're taking over. So, Winston Reid, thank you, and good luck in Udinese. We do get an offer here for Issa Diop, and it's a swap deal. They're offering Pedraza, but we're gonna go ahead and say no. Issa Diop was probably our best center back last season, and we're not willing to lose him. So, okay, so here we do get another offer for our transfer listed players. It is for Fredericks. I want to see if we can negotiate something. I know Newcastle have a couple youngsters that are not the best, and it's still a second season. So maybe we can get someone here, someone cheap, someone that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's look at the wingers. That's our main priority. And no, they don't have anyone decent. What about midfielders? Maybe a CDM here. So we can get like the likes of like Longstaff here into the squad. Maybe even Rodrigo Vicas. Doesn't sound too bad. Center backs. Let's go to some center backs. We have a couple center backs, but I'm just trying to look at their squad, see what they have. So Freddie Woodman would have been interesting, but for some reason he's no longer here. Strikers. No, so we'll see if we can try to get one of these midfielders. Probably the Matthew Longstaff. I know it's probably a lot, so let's take off everything. I don't mind getting a straight swap. Matthew Longstaff is a pretty decent player, and I don't think they say no. Yeah, they do say no. We tried, but let's go for 10 mil. Let's see what they have to say for 10 mil. Frederick's trying to get the most money out of every club that offer. We'll go up to 8 mil. Try to meet somewhere in the middle, 9 million. See what they have to say. And they say no, actually, so we don't sell Fredericks. I think next time I'm just gonna accept what we get. But anyways, let's kick on. I made a mistake, boys. Every season I look through the contracts, and I forgot to do it last season. And Berrama does have a release clause, 32 million. That is a lot of money. I think I'm gonna try to recover it. I don't know yet. I'm gonna look. Maybe it's worth it sending them 32 mil. We probably gotta go a little bit more, but so yeah, Berrama looks to have sold. Well, they've offered and he's accepted. So well, now he needs to. Yeah, he needs to accept it. But I think I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna take a look at it, see how much he's worth. I'm sorry to tell you this, but yeah, he doesn't want to be here anymore. So I think we should just allow him to leave. If he doesn't want to be here, then that's fine. So that leaves a hole in the squad for a second winger, actually. So yeah, we need two wingers. Well, one if we keep Felipe Anderson, but two if we don't. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign someone right now. I know I said for you guys, but you guys can choose the other one if we don't keep Felipe. Yeah, because both are wingers. For now, we might have to keep Fornals maybe, but Berrama is leaving for sure. Like I said, we do need a midfielder. Maybe I'll look into that rather than so you guys can sign the wingers. But I don't know. Let me think about it a little bit, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. So it's the beginning of the month. We have a squad report, so let's go ahead and look into that. First, let's look at the players from last season. He's still going strong here. Obviously, Fleming is still 14, so he still has a lot of time to rise in potential. And overall, as you can see, he's 5-star weak foot now, 4-star skill moves. We'll probably change his things for now, like his development, so we can get 5-star skill moves. And as for Watson, 5-star weak foot, high defensive work rate, not too bad. We're gonna leave him a little bit more time here to grow. 5'2", probably switch him to center back actually. So let's go to the new players. Let's see who they have to offer for us. But so far nothing too good. Like I said, we usually look for overall, not potential. As for him though, where is he? Right here. Nice potential. We're going to send him up and leave him there all season just to grow. So we get two offers here. One from Macias, which we're gonna decline immediately because he's gonna be our backup striker this season. We want to keep him here. And Cresswell, the guy we did transfer list. I think I'm gonna go ahead and accept. That's a lot of money for him, and I don't think there's any players we can get from Sociedad, and we don't want to fuck up either. So we're gonna accept 21 million for Cresswell. We're just clearing out the squad of the players we're not gonna use. I'm still waiting for Berrama's to complete so we can get money in, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yeah, so as you can see, Berrama's gone. I did try to fix it. However, I don't know if I wanted to fix it, but he transfer listed himself, so there's no way I could do a contract. There's no way to fix it. The release clause was met, so he is gone. I think he said goodbye, I'm pretty sure. Yes, yeah, it's okay, whatever. You can go, whatever. We do get another transfer offer from Macias, and we're gonna go ahead and say no again. But now we do have a couple million in the bank. I'm gonna go take a look at some players to sign. I'll probably leave the winger to you guys, and maybe I'll sign the backup center midfielder, but I'll decide right now, so just give me a second. So I was thinking of some center mids I haven't used, and like looking around here, through the leagues, and I did find someone brilliant that I've always wanted to use, but I never got to because he's always on the first season. So Conor Gallagher, I've always wanted to use Conor Gallagher. Does he have a face? No, he doesn't, but he looks pretty similar. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just try to set him up. Like I said, I've always wanted to use him in a career mode, and I've never got to use him because he's always on the first season, and I always seem to forget about him. So I know he starts off at 74 because I've scouted him many of times before, and I think usually it's around 10 mil. So he's probably grown a little bit. I want to offer 14 million and see what they have to say about that. See what they have to say about that. They say that's fine. I don't know if we overpaid or anything, but I think he would be a great signing. Like I said, he'll be our backup. I have never used him before, ever in a career mode, so this is gonna be my first time, and I do want to go ahead and give him a try. So I'm sporadic. We're gonna go ahead and say yes. Hopefully he's at least 75, 76 now. We're gonna give him 5 years. He's also from London, so it helps out. Well, I believe he's from London, but all I know is he's been playing for a London club for the past year. But anyways, no release clause, that's perfect. And I don't know how much his wages is. I'm gonna try 40. He is a Premier League player, and he's English as well, overpriced as usual. Okay, they do say yes, that might have been overpaid, but let's see how good he is. So Conor Gallagher is 74 still. Sadly, he hasn't grown, but that's okay. For sure, he'll grow here. I'm gonna go ahead and add him to the squad here for sure. First tier in the bench. We don't have any center mid tier in the bench, so we're gonna go ahead and add him. And going to the second team, I need to change the second team a little bit. We do have Moyes and Ball, both our strikers that we do have. I'm gonna add Gallagher here. No, but I thought he was gonna retire, but I guess he's gonna retire this season, so he still has one more run out here. But as you can see, we're still on that winger situation. We're gonna put Philip Anderson here for now, but like I said, those are the signings. Those are the last signings for this episode. I'm just gonna fix this here a little bit for the rest of the episode. So you guys have to help me decide who to sign. So let's see, where's Camwell? Let's add him here. This is the second squad, by the way, not the first squad. And he said up here. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the squad real quick. I just want to check when's our first game, what day. Okay, so looking to our first games, we do have Nottingham Forest, Burnley, Aston Villa, and Blackburn. So we'll play the first game of the season, and we'll play Aston Villa, and we'll skip the other two for sure next episode. But let's look at the squad so you guys can decide on who we should sign. So we did make the controversial decision to sell Antonio and start Samba up top, like some people suggested. I forgot who suggested it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here again, even though I put it in early in the episode. So we have Jesse Lingard back here in the squad, Camwell and Bowen on the wings again. Camwell would have been sold if we didn't complete his objective, but we did, so I'm kind of glad he completed it. So Camwell at the moment, he's been overperforming Bowen in my opinion. Bowen's been a little bit quiet closer to the end of the season, but Camwell does deserve to be in the starting lineup as of today, so we're going to go ahead and leave him there. Suchek and Rice, two midfielders who've been in amazing form since the start of last season, so we're going to go ahead and leave him there. Diop and Holding had a controversial start, but did pick it up towards the end. Fitbo, the new signing, and Kufau, right back, obviously, had a great season last season, and Meslier, who came in mid-season and had a pretty decent season. So that's the starting lineup. As for the rest of the squad, the players we will use are the likes of Ben Johnson, Macias, Gallagher. Anderson is up to you guys. For now, is in the transfer list, but it's up to you guys also as well. Timber, who is going to be staying here and being played. Masuaku as well, continue his rotational. You will see Balbuena every once in a while, as well as Mark Noble. And I think that's pretty much it for the confirmed squad. So if you guys do have any suggestions on who to sign, make sure to leave it. We do have 76 million here to work with, so we have a lot of money. Maybe we can sign a superstar signing if you guys would like, so make sure you guys have to leave it down in the description. So not in the description, in the comments. We do get an offer here for Fredericks, 7.8 mil. I think this time we're just gonna try and negotiate money, but I am gonna get the players real quick. However, with the new swap players, it's always interesting just to take a look at who we can get, but half the time for me they usually decline, but they just look. We did sign a midfielder, but it wouldn't be it wouldn't be a bad thing to get another one. So let's just look at these players right here. So it's worth 7 mil. It has to be one of these two. But okay, let's look at the wingers. No line, too much money. We don't need another striker. Maybe we do need another striker. Preferably not. Fullbacks. Just looking at the spot here. So Wrench could be a good signing, but we do have Ben Johnson back there. Pierre is also a good one, but goalkeepers, a backup goalkeeper. We can go ahead and try and get Sherpin, but I think they'll say no. I think I actually want to go for another midfielder. That way Mark Noble can just not play anymore. He's not that good anymore. So he's 70 rated, but he will play in with the Region Cup final or any type of final. So we're gonna try to get a team to play next to Conor Gallagher in the second team, and he will play a couple games in the first team if he does play well. And they say no. Like I said, it's really difficult to get players here, so I'm gonna go for 8 mil flat, and I hope they say yes, and they do. So Fredericks, good luck in your journey with Ajax, and thank you for the games that you did play last season. So here we go. We're in the first game of the season. We're gonna leave off the episode here, so make sure to think about almost everything I've said today, and as well here real quick the objectives. I'm not gonna put it up, but leave some new objectives for this season. I haven't had time to think about new ones because yesterday I slept so much. I shouldn't have slept, but I was pretty tired. So yeah, I was gonna work on this series last night. I'm probably gonna upload this real quick, and I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe I'll wait on it because I need to make a new thumbnail. So I'll let you guys know. So if you guys see it if you guys don't see it on Tuesday, for sure Wednesday. But like I said, think about the transfer suggestions. If we should keep Anderson, sell him, or anything else, any transfer list. You guys want me to transfer to someone? But like I said, confirmed Antonio has gone. We have made 3 new signings. Lingard comes back, Feetball starting left back, and Gallagher in our second team. So 3 new signings so far. Make sure to leave your suggestions for the next ones. Also objectives. Make sure to leave the objectives. But that's where I'm gonna end off the episode here. So I want to thank you guys so much for the support for this past month and a half that I've had this channel. This channel, it's been a month and a half. We're 66 subscribers as of right now. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. I will leave the playlist right up here for the last season. Like the whole series will be here, like in this playlist. So make sure to check that out. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this episode, this little intro to the second season, I guess, click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell to get notified anytime I post. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a nice day, and chamos.